To all you hentai creators and you perverted ichi anime producers, all you otaku, you fanservice lovers, you hentai fappers, you yoi whackers, you lolicon lovers, shotakon lusters, moe aficionados, you make me sick. It is primarily because of all of you, every single one of you, that the anime and manga industry is becoming one big fat mess. Because of your lusting for all this crap, and you're dragging the identity of the majority of the industry into the cesspool you have helped create, is the main reason why Tokyo Mayor Ishihara and others in the Japanese government are rightfully coming down hard on all of you, and the sooner the better. On the flip side, all of this has forced Kadokawa Publishing, among 10 other companies, to pull out of the upcoming Tokyo Anime Fair. This has led to only the American Disney among major companies to be among the few still lined up to show at the fair. Just about the rest of the other companies, Shogakukan, Shueisha, Kodansha, and Kadokawa are said to form their own competing festival, saying that, if the law supported by Mayor Ishihara Ragnas-chan and others passes, this could very well shake the industry to depths unfathomable. And if it happens to the Taisei, good. Fuck him. Japanese anime has gone so far that, in a way, use has grown weird, guys. That child molesting it's something common these days, and therefore letting more sick morons trying to get some 12-year-olds from the arcade, as if they were some kind of anime sex-crazed loli. The things that Ishihara is saying, and that I and my staff at Craft have said for years now, is that anime is going too damn far. It really is. Anime is getting so simplistic and sexist, which is why the government started to see it in a different way from what they had in the early years, which it didn't had any funny explicit sexual content. The fact that in terms of animation and storytelling these days has gone to the mediocre levels, using shitty banal, so-called love stories and funny sexual-driven material had its limits, which it was okay. I would invite anyone who watches anime to have a look the early 90s anime and compare it with today's product. Take the funny sexual-driven crap and focus on the story and animation quality, and you'll get to the same conclusion. Lots of new fans, because I have been meaning to get this off my chest. I actually want to deviate from the topic and give a brief commentary about animation quality. The actual animation quality in anime. I wasn't aware of the amount of quality that anime had those days, because nobody told me, or else no anime production house offered me a well-made anime, and that's the truth. Anime has gone to the shit, because anime production houses don't want to make quality anime anymore. Lots of them are looking for the easy money, and that's the truth. But we are in a digital age. You could offer some of the quality content online, high def, and none of the houses are using the quality for a more detailed background and whatnot. Think about this. If a character could be made these days, using the same amount of animators, using nothing but CG screens and software, would it be faster and better? Or should it take the same amount of time, and it could cost more? There are no more sheets. You're using the same amount of animators. You don't need a colorist anymore. Since it's all digital, you can actually make post-production right out of a frame, and frame making doesn't need any acetate cells. You'll get to the true fact that anime, it's not selling well because of CGI overuse. Hayao Miyazaki said it. Mamoru Oshii said it. Even the late Satoshi Kon said it. Stop giving dits and as to the blobs, and give true art to the true anime fans. Anime and manga have relied for far too damn long on fan service, hentai, yoi, yuri, lolicon, shotakon, toddlercon, incest, rape, bestiality, goro, scatology, and every other kind of disgusting, atrocious immorality and sinful behavior for the enjoyment of losers on both sides of the Pacific to masturbate to. God damn it, this is something that makes me red as hell and mighty fighting mad, because this has been an issue that me and my staff here at Craft and our predecessor organization True Anime Fans have been speaking about for the past 5 years now. And I certainly am not going to stop, because this shit's got to be packed into your head until you admit the truth. Let me tell all of you bastards out there that your desire to get your hands on shit like K-On! And accompanying hentai images, not to mention the real hentai shit, and don't get me started on the fucking loli, shotara and toddlercon bullshit, is the prime reason that this is happening. And to all the major anime and manga companies in Japan, you are going to get what you deserve from the fallout of this, and it's gonna hurt you unless you companies, Shueisha, Shogakukan, Kadokawa, Kodansha, Bandai, Sunrise, Arisei, JC Staff, and all the other companies admit that you are supporting the immorality of Japan through gratuitous fan service, subliminal hentai, yaoi, yuri, lolicon, shotacon, harem animes, excessive emphasis on pretty boys' suggestive effeminate male characters, cross-dressing, idol singers, big-breasted women in anime after anime, over-the-top sex appeal, the full 9 yards, and in turn by the exporting of this shit, the immorality of the world at large. And this also applies to the at-large greater Japanese culture. Let me tell you straight up front, and on the square, I dislike many aspects of Japan's culture, the sexualization, the gender bending, many of its popular music. I believe that with the weirdness of the culture, popular culture I'm talking about here outside of anime and manga, Japanese culture is going too goddamn far. Ishihara and American State Senator Nick Leveson know what the fuck they are talking about. As a conservative man of faith and dignity, I love Japan, but I hate what Japan is doing. And the master does as well. It saddens me so to see that Japanese people have so en masse gravitated towards the freakish, the corrupt, and the immoral, and this is proof positive that Japan needs to clean its act the fuck up. Another thing that is shining a light on this dilemma is the troll community. Sad to say, the majority of the anime-hating trolls on YouTube and on other sites actually are telling the truth about the anime fans both in the East and West. They are intelligently making good points, and dare I say it, and I'm going to be bold here, many of you anime weeaboos and Japanese otaku can learn quite a lot from these men and women. Dare I say they have a better grip on reality than you, the overly vocal, sex-obsessed, endlessly perverted, oft hypocritical, common sense and critical thinking deficient, morally and ethically corrupt, fansluts, fantards, fanbrats, weeaboos, fucktards, fappers, whackers, faggots, idiots, masturbators, lunatics, and doomcoffs that always vouch to speak for the majority of us true anime fans. And with apologies to a YouTube friend of mine, but his words paraphrased exactly describe the state that the community is in today in the year 2011. The minority of fans and their Sodom and Gomorrah approach to fandom and the Japanese company's anime, manga, games, movie music, and others' unwillingness to see the light repent and change their business models are dragging themselves to a steady demise. People, the time is now. Let's truly get to better.